Ebusia Sarkodie is in the news, and this time around, Obi, why ni imposter, ni wanna be Ebusia, and also SHATTA person in Nigerian right now. Okay.
Boom 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 boom.
Now Ebusia, in regards to Sarkodie story, no. Last week na be who an ad bia na EcoBank Ghana Ebusia omo running. Say na ad ni look like. Ohwe ad ne so a ya tire EcoBank, the Pan-African bank, and then it's giving scam. That was the hashtag we use for that ad, you know. And then on my in big bold letters, looks can be deceiving. Now here looks and as when you was here face in the year. Obeka say you'll be the pump better the Sarkodie. Now people were speculating say I need to Sarkodie could 23 million, but that was not the case. Yeah, let's go a little off track. Sarkodie is only 3 million is real like. And he's even looking like Sarkodie are dying a little bit orange kakra. I don't know. So be there, no, say they no lose with that battle, no, say they you. Because looking at that guy in the video now, man for say Sarkodie now. Still now I can't, bring myself to grasp that reality now. It's looking like that is not a bit the pump bidding. That is a bit the pump when you God Almighty. But then let's get to the story at hand.
I'm on a different time, only God can judge.
So as I EcoBank for post to not send on your check out when you be near. Dear valued customer, we are live with our anti-fraud campaign, Looks Can Be Deceiving, with the hashtag It's Giving Scam. For a confidence trick to be successful, it needs to look innocent and original. That's actually. So more or less, it's in line with say, okay, the picture in the poster is not Sarkodie, but it looks like say Sarkodie. Looks can be deceiving. So this campaign is aimed at raising awareness on fraud detection and the various forms of scams in our industry. I don't know much like I can't forget it. So me who did this, I'm saying, okay, this is a very interesting ad campaign, which they didn't use the actual Sarkodie. They use kind of a copycat, a mini version of Sarkodie, and then it got the job done. That ad was very creative, because instead of using the original Sarkodie to maybe do something, they chose to pick anyone that looks like Sarkodie and use that, to talk about, say, okay, looks can be deceiving. And they are talking about a scam. And the scam now we talk about, they had no other person to copycat than up in the bomb in Ankasa. Before then, I'm saying, okay, what a genuine way of advertising something or promoting something or getting awareness for something. And then that's what I say, Sarkodie see EcoBank this guy. Personally, me who I'm can Sarkodie sue this guy for this? Because clearly, number one, they did not say Sarkodie. Almost looks can be deceiving. And that person is not an avatar or an AI generated image. That person is real. So are you saying, say, EcoBank using that person, it's I infringe on Sarkodie's intellectual property or on the copyright or whatever? Really? Is that what we saying now? Because if they say, Obi look like Obi, now say, Koko say any panel look like Obi, no, and then no advert, now so to team sue the bank, for the fact is a month for me may think, say, Sarkodie, used to but yes, Sarkodie. Does that really make any sense? Can you actually sue for that? Because if that is the case, now that is the reason why then it's looking like if you look like somebody, you can sue that person, which is crazy. But they call us you to know so. Nearby, I see in the High Court of Justice, Commercial Division, Michael Usuado, aka Sarkodie, plot number, I think, any fear, baby, whatever, baby, and EcoBank Ghana, Ministerial Area, the Morocco Lane, and then the defendants, EcoBank Ghana Limited. An action having been commenced against you by the issue of this writ by the above named plaintiff. The EcoBank for Sarkodie Wasiumo. Michael Usuado, aka Sarkodie, no Kenny. You are hereby commanded that within 8 days after service of this writ on you, inclusive of the day of the bedebedere stamp with Siswa can see it. Yes, Kepokakra, to cause an appearance to be entered for you. Until you see my lawyers don't go for almost no is okay. What's you? Okay, I tell you, let's go. What I said, I feel here, hitting started. When you be at the Jibijaba, statement of claim near exactly Sarkodie see EcoBank for no. Wherefore, the plaintiff claims against the defendant as follows. A declaration that the conduct of the defendant in publishing the image of the plaintiff in relation to its product is a breach of the intellectual property rights of the plaintiff. Again, that picture is not Sarkodie. It's a look-alike. So can Sarkodie actually sue EcoBank for using someone that looks like Sarkodie for their art? I don't think Sarkodie will win this, but I will win him. A declaration that the conduct of the defendant in publishing the image of the plaintiff in relation to its product is in breach of the provisions of the Protections Against Unfair Competition Act 2000, Act 589. C. An order of perpetual injunction to restrain the defendant, its agents, and assigns from associating the image of the plaintiff with its product without the consent of the plaintiff. Now, this I don't get it. Like, that is not Sarkodie. Again. So how can Sarkodie sue? Because I get it, say, I'm use Sarkodie actual picture, no more those ads, no, without Sarkodie's proper consent or authorization. And then, out, and then Sarkodie can actually sue them for that. But if EcoBank uses someone else that is not Sarkodie to do an ad, how then can Sarkodie sue EcoBank for that? Sarkodie, does he really have a stand here? Let me know. D. An order for the defendant to withdraw all publications of his image in relation to its products. E. An order for the defendant to pay damages as compensation for breach of the intellectual property rights of the plaintiff. And then F. Of course, so Abusia, that raises me concern right now. Can Sarkodie actually sue EcoBank? If say again, EcoBank used someone that looked like Sarkodie, but not the actual Sarkodie. So in reality, Sarkodie, EcoBank uses Sarkodie pictures. So, I may be out of my league on this one, because if they normally Sarkodie can sue the guy or EcoBank, because again, that picture is not Sarkodie. It's a look-alike of Sarkodie. And if right now we can sue anyone that looks like Asa, and then identical twins are organ and because who really looks like you?
When I was losing the battle, you told me to keep on.
Now, granted, Sarkodie the dressing and then the shades are any kind of the persona and then the chase. Everything there looks like that guy. That image, is kind of synonymous with Sarkodie. Who something like that as where they also be denied. So, there is that kind of mind connection, that has a feeling in the gaps, But the actual facts of the matter, then they say, it's not Sarkodie. Oh, they didn't use Sarkodie's image. So how then can Sarkodie sue? Well, let's see what the law says. And finally, SHATTA Wale is a say there. Or Nigerian government, or man a passport, now free Ghana. Nak omra Nigeria, na is a man naturalizing Nigeria for because Ghana right now is a toilet.
Shouts to Nigeria, Nigeria. I beg people, Victor. I know the people they complain about Tinubu. I beg, please, can you tell your government so that I get a Nigerian passport? This place is toilet. This place is toilet for me. This country is toilet.
Now listening to SHATTA Wale talk, SHATTA Wale can bad things be for Ghana, but you are making your whole life Ghana. You are making serious amount of money Ghana. Or career, or name, or everything. You owe that to Ghana. Because Ghana now what there are other artists that I'm gonna try go outside to perform, make shows here and there. SHATTA Wale is not those type of artists. What they say, we are near Ghana. So if they say Ghana can say open Nigerian passport, then Ghana is a toilet. God Almighty, nah, that ain't it.
They don't appreciate successful people. I want to pack all my cars, but sell my house all and come buy property and they make people just give me name. Iki Chukwuwale or something or Ragbo or Regwe Wale or something. Make people can take it for you, right? Can it tire for you? You foolish country, mama. But where are they in foolish country?
Ghana is not a toilet, can't be a toilet. There are videos online. Nigeria, for if they get visa to Ghana, at some point, one of their pastors club say, Ghana here are calling now one about and then kind of waste your for time. You are going to Ghana and then you are happy.
Look at Nigerians giving Thanksgiving because they got a visa to Ghana. A family came to see Thanksgiving that are traveling to Ghana. Is it not shameful?
And right now, Shatta Wale wants to leave Ghana, go to Nigeria, naturalize there, get their passport. Hey. Well, I will say Wale. Sometimes I can crazy things. This, I believe, is one of those times. It is what it is.
Shout out to Nigeria. Nigeria. I beg, people, you know, Victor. I'm not saying people, they complain about it. I beg, please, can you tell your government so that I get a Nigerian passport? This place is toilet. This place is toilet for me. This country is toilet.
Because there is no way I bet me I convince him say Ghana a toilet. Nah. Abuja in the middle of Aboswakan, opposite Methodist Basic School, I want to be Vineyard Autoplus Company Limited. It's very simple. Omoton car spare parts. There's will be a brand new car. It
will be a brand new car from US. I may be there a man.
Osha Machia, the sea and a container about Kwabo, Mayimu money in a good no man buy and sort of because of how original it is, never be a free airba. Babas work I am for bit make you ready, but not Mr. Chumasi. I'll run a Vineyard Autoplus Company Limited. A Buziana company very simple. Car parts be out with Biaman, say engine. Car rob background up with Biaman, dashboard, interiors, whatever. Car, it doesn't matter. Say a Toyota, say a Range Rover, say whatever. We shall pay Binquadia, Obenya Biama.
Papas Biano, I don't know where Biano, engines, cars, senior American cars, oil, lubricants, beer, with Biano, for Viada, or Sabeka. My young advert, Stephen Edikiabaha. Me what Ghana and I'm saying, I send me a ban and Baberhenia cost and I was young buyer. God Almighty. Everything be a OPBR. I fuck car, dear. From Mr. Chumesi, I was a number see who's screen this one. Obey me up, woman, so I can be simple cry.